the last circle, like it shows where all the circles are going to be. All the next circles. So you really went to the where the spot was, and then that spot was a fucking train station. You went in the room, but that room was like there's no way in. There's like a double door and a long ass ladder that goes to the surface. So we really should have I got a triple kill with a fucking grenade launcher. So it's like crazy. He came in third place.
We're gonna get a delay.
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Damn. I'm over here talking this shit. I just got to delay a game. Not even paying attention. I gotta close the window. It's getting kind of cold.
Yeah, it's getting chilly.
Yeah, like, I'm really digging that chilly shit right now. Alright, close my fucking window. Fuck all that. Fuck all that happy to be here shit.
Flush to his right. Oh, he's gonna take it
right away. Let me get myself together, man. My first pass go. I can't make this shit up. I threw the ball fucking 50 miles away from who I was supposed to throw it to. Look at this shit. You're on Broncos game, man. I'm over there laughing at y'all game and shit.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I couldn't stop Saquon, but like, once I figured out how to slow him down, he couldn't do shit. I just kept like, on offense, it's goofy, dude. There's some plays where I threw 2 interceptions, so like, I was happy about that. But like, as far as like getting to the side and shit, it's like it's impossible sometimes. Like, I feel like my offline sucks so bad.
They're still moving around quickly.
Yeah, that's how it
is. Finally got Chargers using really that would have traded just her, but the cash was traded. So fuck on that. Fuck on that quarterback.
Oh, you would have traded him?
Kicks away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt will kick out of bounds and
cold. I am fucking
inside the 30-yard line.
God damn.
You gotta bust out the bull socks, bro.
I know, I'm about to. God damn. I feel it's cold. This nigga a bum, man. He about to do all this bum ass shit. Right?
Yeah, and then the one thing about bars, every time I beat him, always fucking use some dumbass excuse. I mean, it's like, alright, bro. Like, I know you so many years, so I just know that's how you are now, but like, let's just get some my controller died on last play. The play where I
look at this shit. What is he doing?
I was like, I don't care. I was like,
yeah, I was good at that. He did some dumbass shit at one time. I was like, damn, TJ gonna come back and watch. I was like, I should have over from there.
Yeah, I forget what it was. It was like he was marching all the way down there, and then like he was picking in the red zone.
Yeah, when he really didn't have to, he really could have just took it easy and did something else.
He just kept running the ball, dude. He was killing the ball. So I started fucking figuring out how to like. And then I just kept saying fucking, just kept pressing X afterwards instead of trying to hit it. He got me on one big lead. And those screen passes, you see how those screen passes are like killing you too? Like you roll all the screen passes all the way to the fucking sideline, and you just sit there, wait for like 3 seconds, and then wait for the box to go downfield and just run. And then one guy was like Rogers was literally just big one, and my guy runs in on purpose like CCU. Like the guy didn't even just standing there.
Come on, bro, that was on the ground. They don't call a fumble.
It was fucking 30, really?
He clearly was on the ground, bro.
No, I will. Alright, just get up.
Challenge, that's so stupid. That's so not fumble that.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look at this handle.
Not fumble. My niggas cannot get the ball. Like, they got them playing so stupid. What is wrong with my game? This shit lagging. But it was game.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
Distance. My mind, game my distance.
Come on, man.
Pass the third. I'm playing dumb. He trash and I'm playing dumb. I'm not even looking. Niggas really wild over.
Took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion. On is the punter Cook, who sends it away.
What corner are you going to say first?
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next
That's
drive.
21 it is.
Ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive.
Do you play the defense easy yet?
Maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points up.
It's pretty cool, dude.
What is season 6?
Yeah, season 6 is one fucking...
Season 6 been out though.
Like, I came out
2nd and 11.
3 days ago.
Yeah, I played that joint though.
Okay. This is one gun I'm trying to get at level 24. I picked it up in the game, it's pretty sweet.
Going top shelf.
Oh my god, why the fuck?
It's caught inside the 25.
Some niggas is bums. What the fuck was that? Juju was wide open. Hey, play red a minute. Get back a little bit. I ain't played a game in like 4 days, so I ain't played mad in like, I don't even remember last time I played nothing. 5 weeks and shit. My bad.
I'm playing fucking terrible, and I'm still getting one record completely. I don't know how.
Fielded a couple yards into the
These niggas ass. Damn!
bring it out, ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
I'm going to take my fucking scopes off my assault rifles.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I need
The season
that.
ended today, and it's not going to. We still have December left. We're only in November. But they will be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game.
I picked up some guy's gun that didn't have a scope, but he had everything decked out, and it was pretty sweet.
A 2-game losing streak.
That shit didn't move like when we were nuts.
Make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
That was a Brown.
84 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Be on like tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter.
He has no time to just like a person, like something. They never know exactly what I'm always like something.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Ain't got no freedom. Fat bastard. You probably watching the stream, you foul.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of
Yeah,
the end
you
zone
an
for a
ant.
touchback.
And power went out. I don't know why this power went out. That shit weird. Ain't no storm down there. Just chilling down here.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
I'm on the wrong place.
Touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet.
I want the wrong place. I knew better. I knew better. I want the wrong
Beginning of
place.
the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. The big play to start them out has them at the 45 already. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that'll be knocked away.
Yeah, I knew it was Larry. Somebody just comment. Gotta be Larry.
Bring up 2nd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage.
You really are a fat bastard.
That one away.
Now a first down.
Just get it.
He'll be taken down down just shy of mid.
I'll run you when you're done with your game.
Alright.
Yeah,
we definitely gotta get some work on.
Try and keep the defense honest.
Yeah, man, I think just learn how to beat five.
Hit a lot that way too.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
I ain't pick it, but good defense.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep the defense honest with a guy with that.
Everybody got a touchdown off that fuck shit.
Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
This is taken around the 12.
Long way.
They'll score that
Distance. Mama, give me my distance.
The Ravens will get it. 1st and 10.
I thought about that when I got on the joint. I was loading up into the yard shit, and I was like, damn, I ain't put the yard in there.
These guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown.
They need to update it. They get more
To the defense who got the ball back.
It's actually ain't bad. It's just, I mean, I don't know. It's not bad though. I like it.
Put it on display.
Yeah, I like it. I expect too much. I got changes.
But you gotta understand how many years TK had to do that. Yeah, fuck it.
I feel mad on TK.
Jackson hit and he lost the football.
I got sacked on fumble, but I still did it, y'all. But Mad 2K been working on a my player and shit like that, bro. Like they had like 5 years to work on that shit. What's the first year for me? Alright.
Did you see when I pulled it against Fox? I pulled it against Fox, my mind picked it up, and I ran for like 7 yards.
Oh my fucking god. Nah, I ain't seen most of y'all game. I was just listening to it. I was going shit.
Trent Jordan won. Here's Sam Cook now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Fuck. Come on, you gotta focus. You got corner this shit. You can easily get past this shit. I'm not focused.
Here's Sam Cook now.
Yeah,
as he's on to punt for Baltimore. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Johnson on the return.
Hitting out with that when I come through.
7 though on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. On 1st and 10 is counter. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run through.
Oh my god.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
That's good enough to extend the drive. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's counter.
Man, you got tripped. How you get a flip, bro?
Get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down. Connor looking for
defense.
space. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready? I'm going back to you.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
I thought he was going to miss it.
Just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go.
Okay.
And the Steelers will jump out to a 3. A little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? They had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Baltimore.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Cameron Hayward.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 28-yard line.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 2nd and 7, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down.
No! Fuck. I knew I should have threw it to the mark. He was wide open. I tried to rush that shit.
Touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal, getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Roethlisberger going to get this one to Connor, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be.
Oh my God.
Found a way to have
That was so good. They let him run on an angle slant.
And they picked up the 1st down.
A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st. This
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ends up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles.
Oh my God. Yo, they picks. Yo, I'll get my picks.
Be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. That is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that. Again, it's Miller. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 42. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Muscles him off. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
And it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens. Well, Lamar Jackson remembers 7 rushing touchdowns in his MVP season of 2019, and he's into the end zone here as well.
And when you hear that 7 rushing touchdowns in 2019, doesn't it surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, you almost expect more, right?
Yeah, in your mind, you're thinking Lamar Jackson getting the end zone a bunch more. That might be what he does in 2020.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball.
And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out? Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counter.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Where are you in now, CJ?
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Baltimore.
J.K. Dobbins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead.
Oh, I say, fucking with you, CJ. I gotta get all back up. I'm streaming too. You can watch the stream.
The score, Ravens 21.
2 minutes left in the 3rd.
17.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Got my shit moving weird. I don't know what's wrong with my shit. What the fuck? Play again so long, I don't know what's up with this shit.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Connor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Down at the 45-yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down and keep the sticks moving.
Connor on 1st down, working his way forward for about 4 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, it's Connor. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. You get that? You got to get it? You got that? You got that? Hey, hey. Watch that me up. Watch that me up.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And the smart thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Tucker's kick is good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline to take the points.
I would have ran the stream, TJ. He been on the streams lately. He been on the stream this game. Like he been manually on that shit. That shit is annoying. He a dickhead for running onto my kicker. He's doing too much.
Stepping up, he's going to kick
into the end
zone for a ball.
He's good for running to my kicker, the kid.
Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the night, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football.
Right, like 3 running touchdowns.
Touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like?
Design,
I'd like to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson.
I'm rusty as shit. I'm like
so
a ton of
out of the
mistakes.
end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
1 yard line.
Hopefully he started pressing soon.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the script
I know he's probably doing stuff.
on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back.
Yo, he is smoking him. Good way to get past him. He is smoking him. Why is you guarding him, bro?
Let's see what that's about.
Yo, you gotta get off of him.
The 31 now on 1st and 10.
He is smoking you.
After the penalty, it's Miller. And they'll get him down.
Like, damn. Like, he's just running past you like what the fuck, bro?
Down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up the second.
They'll run it again with Miller.
Defense.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Stop on the same play, huh, Hoagie?
Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Ebron's got it.
What the fuck?
I'm like right at the 15.
I'm like, where the ball even go?
A gain of 8 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff to
Oh my!
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Lamar Miller.
Dig his hole in the fucking universe. He just walk through that
And the
shit.
Steelers
Come
are
on.
able to make this a close game again. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to... But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Oh, what the fuck? My game froze. fuck? Thank you. No, I just unfroze. I ain't gonna shit back.
On second down now, Dobbins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to, and it doesn't matter what the defense
hiking the ball too fast.
They look like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
First down and more for Jackson.
Oh no! He's supposed to juke him.
Down to the 41-yard line. The keeper there turning
He'd have juked that nigga. That was a touchdown.
Yards, and it moves the sticks.
That's how you get hurt.
There's no antidote
Nah,
for speed,
he cool.
even at the quarterback position.
I ain't scared. I ain't you. You scared. Lamar going all out. That's how you get MVP. You go all out.
They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize
He in his X Factor zone. He can't fumble.
he may be 8, 10,
I don't give a fuck. Fumble on the X Factor zone. How you get lit up? I got tackled. How you just didn't block him?
This one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Mama, dug my shot to the cha-cha.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete.
Fucking right.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Good shit, Andrew. Right, you got them timeouts. No, he just used 2 timeouts. How can he got, yo? Oh, the 2-minute warning and didn't let him do it. All right.
So it's Raven football.
I was about to say, because they cheating.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, my fault.
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation,
dug my shot to the cha-cha.
Run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
I'm going to kill him with this play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Oh, no, he changed it.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he checks
Lions just throw it to him. He's wide open.
Now it's 3rd down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was.
He did not know that when I come through. Distance. My mind, give me my distance.
Signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
I got my baby in Prada. I got my lady in Prada.
1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins.
I should have waited 2 seconds.
Fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry.
You ran it up in the trenches. You ain't got a pot to piss in.
Stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there.
Do you know why they say that expression?
A pot to piss in?
Yeah.
No.
Because back in the day, they used to literally piss in the pot so they could collect or something. The cow collecting. And if you didn't have a pot to piss in, then you could afford to have a pot. You know what I mean? To have a piss pot. And you're even poorer than poor. You say, yeah, you don't even have a window to throw around.
And they're going to break him down It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting
Game over. A good history lesson. Game over, though.
Yeah, good. He's gonna have a vision.
Yeah, he played a tough game this time. I'll give him to him. Well, maybe I'm a little rusty. I ain't playing a while. That's also a factor. I'm gonna kick a field goal. I'm just wait till time run out.
Watch him block and return it. You'd be sick, wouldn't you?
I hate you. I'm gonna just let the time run out. Cause man, football do be having some goofy shit. I hate you. I'm gonna just go. Fuck it.
I'm playing you. I do like fourth quarter with like less than like 50 seconds left.
Yeah, I was bitching the whole time.
Just to get extra points. Just to get extra points. You launched it, I missed it. And you ended up having like 30 seconds to go down the field. You threw up a fucking Hail Mary and got it.
Yeah, I went to work after that. I remember that shit. You was like, yo, I was bitching the whole game. Like, yo, this nigga TJ really getting this shit. Like, you really whooped my ass from like quarter one. So I was like, oh, god damn. I couldn't do shit. Then I don't know what happened. That's why I was like, man, you let me win that shit, TJ. Cause that shit, the comeback was too crazy. I was so upset that I was just throwing shit. The crazy part is when you don't think too much and you just throw that shit be cool. Like, you be looking too much thinking and you be fucking shit up. Like the pick I threw in this guy, I shouldn't have even thrown that pick. That pick was stupid. I shouldn't have even thrown that ball.
That's why, like, against Bronx, like, I feel like that's why, like, I was just able to, like, I know Bronx isn't too good on defense. Like, I'm not worried about him, like, jump cutting my routes or, he never uses the CD. But it's like a toss ball and he never takes control of the CD to try to, like, knock it out or intercept it. So,
oh, he's a bum for that. They don't do that?
No, he don't. Because there was one time, bro, where fucking I threw like it was like a curl. You know how when you fuck up the curl, the ball was just hanging there, and like if you play the CD or switch, you kind of get one over and intercept it. Dude, he switched to him and literally sat there and didn't do nothing. Like it's like he switched to him and didn't know that he switched to him.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have this on. And then he kept trying to curl routes on me, and I kept jumping the fucking route and picking him. You know what I mean? So I was like, that's the difference between me and him on defense. And then he kept trying to fucking throw it the middle, and then when that wasn't working, he kept trying to do curl routes, and then